and confident demeanor, because this is 2025, the year of our Lord. You better come correct. Okay? And I feel like this is such an important message, not just to women, but in general to everyone. You need to come off as, because, I used to be that annoying person. It's like, oh my God, but like, and then someone does exactly the same thing to you, and you're like, ew, do better. Like when you're always insecure, when you're always coming off as, I don't know what to do, please help me. When someone else does it to you, you will be bored. You will be angry. You're like, find some cojones, my friend, and stop acting like this. And so I think it's a wonderful thing to try and be confident, to try and even showcase a demeanor that is, strong-willed, a person who knows what they're doing in life, a person who's collected, a person with confidence and cojones. And I feel like it's important for me to ask you this question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think this whole damsel in distress facade, for lack of better words, is something that is not relevant, but is palatable in 2025?
No, absolutely not. Because it kind of feeds into that victim-y mentality. You can still be in your feminine energy and still be a damsel in distress, but at the same time, you're still confident. You're not, fully relying on your femininity to get through, to like go places, And I feel like, I'll give an example of the girl who was in Pakistan. Onija? Onija. Did you see her in Pakistan, how confident she was? Yes, she was stranded. Yes, she had catfished her husband. And he got there and was like, because she apparently she was using a Nicki Minaj filter. And she got to Pakistan and was like, this is not me. But, yes, she was in a very sticky situation. But at any point, did you see her being victim-y?
No.
Absolutely not. She kept saying, run me my money. I need 20,000. I need this. Give me land. I will rebuild Karachi. She did seem a bit delusional, but at no point was she victim-y, oh, woe is me. Oh, please, I am suffering. At no point did you see her being distressed. At no point did you catch her lacking, her in her blue suitcase.
This girl called the man Chupa. His name is Chupa.
Did you see when they held a conference for her?
And she said, shut up.
And she was like, you talking too much. I hope you're translating correctly. She kept her dignity, even though she was in a very interesting situation with all those men surrounding her in Pakistan of all the places.
And disrespecting her by saying, marry me, give me a US visa.
At no point did she stutter, falter, or anything, or be victim-y. She was a damsel in distress, but when she left Pakistan, she had a police escort. Okay? She had everything she needed. They run her money, and they put her on a flight to Dubai. It's called Dubai now. It's not Dubai, it's Dubai. So I feel like you can be a damsel in distress, and it's different from you being victim-y.
You can be very feminine, but not come off as needy. Okay? You don't have to cringe needy. It's like, help me. Wait.
I'll break a nail.
And this is how you start. You look them in the eye. Okay? You look these people, whoever they are, in the eye.
Always maintain eye contact.
What is it you're looking for in the ground? Did you lose something on the floor and now you're always looking for it? No. You look someone dead in the eye and you tell them exactly what you're telling them. You're not shaken. And that is a way of actually showing a strong demeanor and a strong presence. Because people who look you straight in the eye, they're not trying to be taken advantage of. Anakwambia, you cannot take advantage of me. What is it you want? Tell me now. But you cannot say, what is it you want? Tell me now. It does not give the same energy. So look them in the eye as you are addressing them.
And also, you need to master body language, how to read body language, and how to use your body language in favor of yourself.
Yes, sir.
For example, when I see somebody walking around like a cuckoo that has been rained on, you're just over there hunched back, not confident, second-guessing yourself, I immediately am irritated by whatever is going on. I saw this, I think it was a stand-up from Kevin Hart, where he said he has realized that he's very irritated by ugly people. And by ugly, he just didn't mean like just physical appearance, but just how you carry yourself. You see, mtu anajibebanga tu hivi. Like,
always slouching.
you get irritated so fast because confident people are very attractive. There's an allure to them. There's a pull. There's just something about their aura that screams, yes, I want to speak to you. I want to give you, you know, some time. I will respect whatever you come up with. There's just, you know, when you sit upright, when you walk the way you're supposed to, si kutembea hivi. And if you don't know how to put on heels, when you just put on shoes you can manage. Not out here gully creeping like this, because by the time you get to me, you're sweaty, you want to sit down.
And you're embarrassing me.
I'm just irritated. I'm just like, nini unataka? But somebody who's put together, like Coleman Domingo, obviously if he walked in right now, we would pause the show to find out where he needs to go. Like, are you looking for directions, sir? Like, you command respect when you carry yourself in a successful manner.
Yep, and in that regard, also taking up space. I know that there are these power poses that people tend to have where you will walk in a room and you will, you know, literally you're taking up space. You've seen these people who anatemeanga hivi all the time, chest out, always walking like this. That's a person whose space you don't want to take up. Why? Because they are taking it for themselves. There is not enough space for you and I. So move aside. Move aside. So taking up space, when you're in a meeting, you actually do sit up straight and you have yourself in a poise that makes sense, you know? You take up space physically, you take up space virtually, use your voice, enunciate your words. Like, why are you mumbling and cackling? Like, what's going on? Can you say what you're saying? Have you ever started speaking to someone and all this? It's like, so I just want to tell you, like, you know, but like,
get to the point.
I ain't got time, baby. I ain't got time. Get
Keep
to
it short.
it. Get to it. Yeah? Figure out what it is you're trying to say. Say directly. And there is nothing as annoying as that. It's like, I was in the middle of something. Do you want to go figure out what you want to say and then come back? Because, like, what is happening? Please stop. Please get out of my face. That is important. Take up space. Your voice, your body, wherever you are, take up space. And be comfortable. Yani unaketi hapo kama venye tu tunasema, like Onaija, she gets into the hotel room and she says, that's the owner. And the owner is like, no, I'm not the girl is like, no, I'm not the owner. He's like, that's the owner, but she's shy. Okay, she's shy. Give her some time. She's shy. Like, she just said no. Now this girl is over there confused. She's like, what? Am I the owner?
Am
I? Is it? Am I? Take up space.
Exactly. And another one that just does not come naturally to us is active listening.
Ooh, girl.
When you listen to people actively, you're actually engaged in what they're talking about. When somebody is telling you something, you're actually locked in. You're listening. And you're just not listening for the sake of or listening so that you have a response. You're listening so that you can hear them and see from their perspective. Actively listening. Because when I'm doing that for you, you feel the need to also do the same for me. Like, if you listen to my whole story without interrupting, I also feel the need to, when you're talking, give you the time and like, okay. Like, once people are very reciprocal, like in nature. If I do this to you, you feel inclined to do the same for me. Like, if I, you know, actively hold your hand, I'm like, yeah, I see where that is coming from. When I'm speaking, trust me, you will feel the need to do the same. But if anytime you start speaking, I'm like, anyway, now, and I start my own story, you're like, okay, first of all, that was irritating. I already have this bias against you. So actively listen to people.
Understand that energy is contagious. Just as Tury has said, you will be reciprocating energy, right? If I am talking to you and I come in with like high, peppy, excited tone, you will find yourself also becoming peppy, excited, and wanting to talk to me in the same kind of peppy beat. And there's a policy I have in life, which is, it doesn't matter where I am, it doesn't matter who I'm with, I'm going to have a good time. Because these are my memories, right? I'm not going to start collecting your terrible ones. Me, I want mine to be nice. So as I'm thinking back to this night, I will not think about all the stuff that happened that was bad. I will focus on such a good time I had. And energy is contagious. I even saw an example on SNL. Saturday Night Live had their 50th anniversary, and Miley Cyrus was supposed to be the opening act. Like, she was the opening act in singing, and she got in there, and it's like a bunch of other celebrities, all of them looking very rigid, very, I am who I am, who are you? You know, that it's
We're not getting down.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know you. Why are you talking to me? Why you looking? She got in and she's like, this is not the Grammys, guys. We are here to celebrate. Everybody up on your feet. Let's sing. You all know the lyrics to this song. Can we all sing? And it kind of just eased the temperature, made everyone feel like, yeah, good time. Now you're dancing with you're like, like everyone is having a good time. So if you feel the need to, if you get in a room and it's feeling very dank and dark, change it up. Give you, usikubali kuingia kwa mahali watu wanakumeza na their bad energy. Oh girl, get in there and keep your energy the way you want it to be kept. Otherwise, you're going to have a bad day every day.
And another one I've actually started practicing quite recently is dressing for success.
Girl.
Because before, if I'm being honest, I used to get by on my face guard. My face guard do not decline. So everything else was just like, But then I realized how I dress really does determine my mood. Like, if I'm dressed as just meh, I feel meh. But if I took time to put together an outfit, I'm even over here telling Kathomi, we need to do a TikTok today. I'm the one volunteering this information. I'm like, okay, set up your camera. We're dancing today. Because you feel good. When you feel good, there's just... But if you did not take time to intentionally pick out what you wanted to wear, and by this I mean something that you're going to be comfortable in. Like the night before I go somewhere, I'm usually like, nataka kuwa smart kesho, okay? And I ask my partner, ni nguo gani unaonanga inanitoanga vizuri? Tell me, because that is what I'm wearing tomorrow. But unfortunately, with the people you love or the people who love you, they say everything you wear looks good. They're not very helpful. Not good people, those ones. So now I feel like always take time before. Again, I'll reference Coleman Dominga. He says he wakes up at 4:30 a.m. because he likes to take his time. He likes to be very put together before he meets other people. And it's true. Like, do you see the way that man dresses? Like, I think it was the Emmys where somebody was doing the outfit, the fashion comparison. And she was like, how dare you dress like this when you knew Coleman Domingo was going to be at the red carpet today? Like, y'all need to put in the effort if you know that man is going to go there, because he will outshine you. Like, put yourself together. Comb your hair. Like, do your nails. Why are you walking around with like 4 different nails? Nini ladies. Like, just a little bit of effort into your appearance. It makes a really huge difference.
We just spoke about energy, being positive, being optimistic. But there is another one, which is kindness. It's such an understated showcase of confidence. I saw someone say the other day, have you ever seen a beautiful person calling other people ugly? No. Have you ever seen a rich person criticizing someone else's hustle? No. And this goes to show that people who are already there, they don't look down on you or make you feel bad, because they understand the struggle of where you are now and how much work you have to do to get here. So kindness is a showcase of just confidence. When you're just genuinely a kind person. Pia si kuna ile ya kufake. We're not talking about fake kindness where you're kikiing just to get your way. Okay? We're talking about real, genuine kindness. A person who just exudes kindness and seems genuine. Every conversation you have with them, you know they will remember you. It's not, oh yeah, I remember you from, you can tell they are intent. That is such a beautiful way of showing it. And people who are genuine, they don't have to fake anything, because if they don't know, they don't know. They will tell you, I am so sorry, but I don't know. Could you please tell me, remind me, let's have, oh, okay, oh yeah. As opposed to just lying for what? To go where? Be kind and be genuine. All the rest will play into that.
And also, don't be a doormat.
Girl.
Always advocate for yourself. I'm saying this because I've been, trying to do this for myself. It's very difficult to advocate for yourself because you don't want to ruffle feathers. You don't want to be seen as the bad guy. You don't want to like disturb the peace. I even saw that girl who said she was doing a skit of where the doctor said, "Oh, I'm sorry, we injected you with poison. You're going to," and then, because she's a people pleaser, she's like, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's okay. Okay, it was a mistake on your end." Always advocate for yourself. In the workplace, if you feel like you're doing a huge load and you're not being compensated fairly, advocate for yourself. And especially in Kenya, because sometimes you feel like, what if I go advocate for myself and then I'm fired and then I don't have a job? I better just hold on to this small amount they're giving me. No, advocate for yourself, because at the end of the day, who's being hurt? It is you. Quality of life. Have a rich life. Have a good quality. Yani, like, you are deserving of everything. Don't let people walk all over you. Don't let people like give you tasks they were supposed to do simply because you're the newest person at the job. No, stand up for yourself. Okay? Okuru.
That's been our show. We hope that you've learned something. This year, we are telling you as we're telling ourselves. This year, we are learning together. So if we come off a little harsh, just know we want the same harshness in our lives so that we too can learn
Tough
the
love.
lessons. Yeah, it is true, tough love. Anyway, see you tomorrow.